Okay, hey friends. So we are back to this corner thing. And today I'm gonna figure out what's the best way to make this more functional. There is a lot of usable space here that I want to try to make the most of. So my two main goals for projecting today is to go ahead and get this shelf built, because that is where the little aquarium will sit for our turtle, this guy. And then I've had a small metal rack that has sit under this window with like canned food on it and like, you know, Ziploc bags and stuff like that. And then I have a little plastic drawer stand thing that I slid under there temporarily, and that has like pasta and flour and, you know, kitchen stuff. So my goal today is to get this counter built, and then I'd like to go ahead and put kind of the partition here by the trash can, and then this area build in some shelves, and then of course, you know, like I said, the counter there for the little aquarium to sit on. So that is my goals for today. So we're gonna get started and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is what it looks like at the end of my day. I decided to just stop. I put a piece up here on the side, but I didn't like how it was going, so I took that down, and right now it's functional. Progress. It's not complete, of course, but it is progress, so I'll take it. I'm happy, and maybe I'll get back to it tomorrow morning. Hey friends, all right, so we are on day 2 of this corner shelf completion, and so today I am working on finishing putting in some bottom shelves, lower shelves on both sides. Okay, so my first stage here is to put the shelf supports up on the sides. And yeah, so I got this 2x4. I ripped down a 2x4, and I did that with a circular saw. Just cut it down the middle. And well, why didn't you use a table saw? Well, because the table saw is a little intimidating to me, and I have gotten comfortable with doing it this way. So that's what I do. It's simpler and easier for me rather than getting out the big table saw, which is heavy and awkward for me. So yeah, this is just my preference. To be honest, like, all right, so somebody that looks at this would be like, wow, what an amateur. Yes, indeed, I am. I am just building it as I go, how I need it to be. And like, this is the highest level of any kind of fabrication that I have ever done on my own. I've helped my husband with a lot, but he really has any kind of building or anything that we have done in the past really has been him. I'm enjoying this, really. I'm enjoying this, figuring it out. You know, like I've said before, if I get stuck on anything, you know, I can always call him. And I know that there's probably things that he sees that he doesn't point out. And, you know, it's okay. He is my biggest fan. He doesn't criticize me at all. He does help me along the way and give me pointers of, you know, what might work better or might be easier. But he never criticizes me at all, you know, and I'm grateful, you know, because I know it probably looks silly to somebody who's more experienced and has done more of this kind of thing. But, you know, to me, function is the main thing. So function, and as long as it is solid and sturdy, that's the most important thing that I'm going for. Okay, got these shelves in, and they're just secured by a screw in each corner. I left a little space here with the floor, but this shelf, I'm going to be moving this stuff down here because this shelf, look how beautifully this works. It's just the right height for two. I am happy to have this section done. That's going to make a big difference for my kitchen storage, for sure. Okay, so it's the end of my second day working on this corner shelf, and this is what I got. I still need to put up a little trim, and I want to close in this side here by the door, and then a trim board across the top right there. And then I'm going to hang curtains up to just hide the shelves. And Charlotte, good girl. So I am very happy, and I guess it don't look too bad. And it also really helps me be able to visualize now shelving up on this wall and stuff like that. So this is the end of this phase of this project, and it definitely is sturdy enough to hold an aquarium for our turtle. So mission accomplished there. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you with the next project.